How's it going? It's your boy Kenny, CEO of Hyper Collection. Today I'm here with the lovely.
I love you, M. I'm so excited to be here. You excited?
I'm excited. I love you, M. I don't know how to
Come
feel.
on,
Are we turning up?
Let's turn up.
We're here at Red Carpet District, and we're about to do shopping music. You ready to turn it up?
Let's go.
Let's turn it up. Wow. Your name. It has "I love you" in it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of different.
Yeah.
Now let's go dive in a little bit about it. Where did that come from?
So, my name's Emily. Let's start there. So, if you split Emily in half and you take the ILY part, put that in the front, I got ILY EM. And, you're either going to love me or you're going to hate me. But in my experience, I've met a lot of people that have a lot of love for me. They show me a lot of love. So that's really where it came from. It was like a lot of people. I hear it all the time. I love you, man. Yeah. I love you, man. I'm like that.
You get a lot of love, so
I got a lot of love.
So,
a lot of my music shows that too. Like I try to make a lot of music full of love. It's a deeper thing than just surface level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you go more in depth about music and feelings and emotion rather than just for that person like most of these artists, right?
Well,
I know we're gonna get into that. Yeah.
You feel me?
But you got the ability to go in depth though. Like most
absolutely.
of these females, like they can't
absolutely.
really like mix it up. You know what I mean? So how long you been doing music?
Professionally, yeah. I would say 2 years.
2 years.
But I have been playing music and doing music my entire life. I play 5 instruments actually.
Oh shoot.
And I grew up in a very musical town. So
what town was that?
Bergenfield, New Jersey. We're actually known for our music, so that town is very well known for music. Shout out Bergenfield.
Shout out Bergenfield.
But yeah.
So how long were you there for before you came to Max?
I was in Bergenfield until the end of my high school years. Okay, then I spent some time in Connecticut. Went back to Bergenfield, then came to Massachusetts about 4 years ago.
It's fair to say you experienced both fashion-wise and music-wise in Bergenfield and Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And New Jersey as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it 100. Who got the better sense of fashion? Massachusetts or New Jersey? Mind you, you're popping in both city and state. So I don't think they'll feel some type of way.
Listen, I don't think they're gonna feel no type of way either. But respectfully, New Jersey, New York got it like that. Oh yeah. Like, no offense to Massachusetts. New Jersey.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Jersey, New York?
No, wait. I think they're two completely different. No, it's like you say,
I'll be over that shit. Because
like
New Yorkers be the first one to be like, oh, we're not like New Jersey, and then want to move to New Jersey because it's cheaper, but they can still get into New York.
That's not
Oh, brother.
The culture is intertwined, whether y'all want to believe it or not. The culture's intertwined.
I bet when you move to New Jersey, it's still New York.
Come on now. All right, I was born in New York. I spent a lot of my time in New York, but I grew up in New Jersey, so I rep New Jersey.
Yeah, she rep New Jersey, right?
I rep New Jersey, but when it comes down to it, like,
so you basically saying like
technically I'm from New York,
style, but New Jersey style basically kind of same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically saying because Mass, I ain't gonna lie, Mass and probably we kind of talk alike. You know what I mean? It's just like the accent is more like ka, you know what I mean? Like when it gets into the little bit of the accent, but dressing the same, listen to the same music, like, and keep it 100. Y'all heard it here first. New York has a huge influence on the East Coast.
Yes, it does.
We can't deny it. All right, we can't deny it. All right?
Let's not deny
influence. It's like Cali, huge influence on the West Coast.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So,
but I mean, I feel like everything that's great has to have some sort of great influence into it. You know what I mean? Whether it's you're pulling from other artists or other influencers or anything like that, there's always something you're pulling from that isn't necessarily always just yourself. You know what I mean? You're always pulling from outside somewhere. So.
And that's how artistry works. Yeah. Like, literally, that's the explanation of artistry.
Absolutely.
Inspiration. And inspiration is based off influence. So
you
see a beautiful flower out there, you get inspired by it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You hear a nice song, you might do a sample of the shout out yet. So all right, so now who you said had the best style, right? New Jersey had it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you still like will say New Jersey had a better influence on your music and fashion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better Hill. So
I would definitely say that.
So growing up, you still keep it New Jersey style, like since you moving out here?
My style, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bipolar. My style is all over the place. I wear whatever the fuck I feel like wearing when I feel like wearing it. One day, if I want to dress a little more country and put a flannel on, I'll put a flannel on. Another day, I might want to dress a little emo. I'll put some all black on with some chains and whatever. Like, it's really just depends on the day, how I'm feeling, like what's the vibe. Exactly. So
I'll say this, right? Real quick. Now you saying that it's your style, right? Mm-hmm. But what is a New Jersey style? Like, keep it a beam with me, because you said New Jersey is better. So tell me what's a New Jersey style in fashion.
Honestly, I think that we just know how to put certain.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
We can't hear that. Come on, man.
We know how to put certain pieces together.
You got the Timbs.
Yeah.
So we're going to say that. Boston, I ain't going to lie, we got our little Boston hat. We got our shiesties, you feel me?
Shiesties ain't in Boston. Shiesties is New York.
See, like I said.
Shiesties is in New York. That was that influence right there.
Yo.
That's that influence.
I ain't going to keep it. I ain't going to lie. New York is shiesties, you know? Yeah. Because no boys was in Nike Techs.
I wouldn't really say that New Jersey has like a staple when it comes to fashion. Like something that everybody wears exactly the same. I think that New Jersey has so much culture that people are just able to put a lot of things together. They make everything work. You know what I mean? I've seen people in New Jersey come up with outfits you would never fucking think of. Yeah. And that shit looks fire on them because they know how to put that shit on.
Like thrift store shopping type
exactly.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. So let's talk about a couple features you did. Andy Yo. Who's Andy Yo?
Andy, I met Andy out here, actually. He's from, I believe, the same area of Worcester. I'm not full of
Worcester?
I don't remember exactly where he's from. Don't put me on that.
Shout out Worcester tonight.
Andy, okay. I'm sorry. I fuck with you, gang. I'm sorry. But I met Andy at open mic. We connected. We hung out a couple times. He put me onto another show, and then we ended up making a song together, and that shit was so fire.
Yeah, I heard it. It's nice. So what inspired you? Was it just like a mutual, like understanding of the music, or what inspired that song? Also,
it was a mutual understanding of the music, and I had already made that song, and he heard it, and he was like, "Yo, I need to be on this," and I was like, "Fuck it, let's do a remix. I'm down." And I extended the beat. I sent it over to him. He sent me back a verse. I was happy with it, and we released it. So
shout out Andy Yo. You guys plan on working in the future more, or was that was just like a one time?
I'm down. I mean, he's all over the place now. I don't think he lives here no more. I think he moved to Atlanta. Ooh. And he's making moves in Atlanta.
Shout out that boy. Good for you. Can't forget.
Thanks. But I'm down to work on other things if he's ever down. Yeah. I don't like closing doors on people.
100%. So let's talk about this song, Give Me More. Okay. Let's go in depth about it. Let's explain that. Walk us through about the song, Give Me More, and about the artist behind it. Because, we like to talk about fashion and music.
So, I wanted to make like a dancey type song that still felt like old school club vibes. You know what I mean? Just because I feel like nowadays you don't really hear a lot of new music in the club. You still hear like the older shit. Yeah. And so I feel like we need more of those vibes in the new time in order to be able to get that play into the clubs. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Make it fill in and mix well. So that's how that started. I just was listening to some beats, picked something out, and I was like, my man know how to put it down. And shout out to my man. My man know how to put it down for real.
And my man, thank you to my man.
So, I ended up making that song about him and how he put it down and how I'm like, come here.
Might give you some tips on you guys out there, man. So go pump, give me some more on all platforms.
All platforms.
Let's go. Now, I like your style. When I heard your style, I said Lauryn Hill that we talked about, right? But I feel like you still listen to like Nicki Minaj or the Cardi B because you can't hit nowadays, right?
Absolutely.
So what side are you on? Nicki Minaj and Cardi B?
I'm sorry to my barbs.
Oh my God.
I apologize, but I'm gonna stick with my Dominican woman. I'm Dominican myself.
Oh, you Dominican?
Yeah. So me and Cardi B, And I feel like I could relate to Cardi B in a lot of ways. There's certain things and certain experiences that she went through in life that I unfortunately also had to experience. So it's like I relate to her in different ways than I feel like I would relate to Nicki.
So it's more music.
Yeah.
So
it's more music, it's more, exactly.
Okay, I see. Because I do understand that Nicki is like more like what you would call her, like a pop star. Like,
yeah, she's a little more animated, and there's nothing wrong with that. That works. That works for people. A lot of people fuck with that. And I'm not saying I don't. I love Nicki. It's just that if I had to pick somebody that I feel closer to when it comes to music, it would be Cardi B.
It would be Cardi
Yeah.
B. 100%. Not too bad. I like that answer. It was a real answer. It wasn't like a bullshit, you know, like yeah, Cardi B better. Nah. It's like yo, I really relate to Cardi B history past because I feel like I could like. If you think her music is nice though, like I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying like you think Cardi B music is up there.
I think that there's certain songs that didn't get the same traction that deserved more traction.
What song would you say?
Get Up 10.
Get Up 10.
Get Up 10. Like that shit's real as fuck. Like if you actually listen to that shit, like she's speaking from a real place and like real experiences and shit that she went through.
I give you that
so
one.
It's like I feel like that's really what. She's capable of more things like that, but she knows how to make a hit. And in this industry, at this age, when you need to stay relevant and when you're trying to make that money, you got to make a hit. And she knows how to make a fucking hit. We could sit here and say whatever we want about it, but Cardi B has been on the charts for a hot minute, and she's only dropped one album.
Yeah.
Ever.
She's still trending.
And she's still trending. You get what I mean? So it's like, that girl knows how to make a hit. So I'll give that to her.
So
for sure.
on her trending, right? You think, is she trending positively when it comes to Offset and Stephon Diggs? Like, what do you think? What do you think? How you feel about your girl when it's like, when she playing this? You think it's promotional, or you think she actually like?
I think that that's just how she
real
is.
Feelings?
I think that it's real.
Okay.
I think it's real. I think that she's hurt by a lot of things that Offset did. And
What? What the fuck?
Nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. Sorry, Offset. You don't got.
I'm a Migos fan. I've been a Migos fan since I was a chick. You know what I mean?
I can separate the music and the artist.
Yeah.
I like the music. I don't fuck with him as a person. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a certain level of loyalty that you should give a woman especially when you're married. And I feel like he disrespected that. And she has every right to act out if she wants to act out right now. That's how I feel about it. If this is what's gonna help her get to a next level of healing, then I don't see no problem with it.
Do you think she's just doing it because she's mad at Offset? Like she's doing all that? Because then, if it's real feelings, then why is she doing it because she's mad at Offset?
I wouldn't say that she's purposely picking this person because she's mad at Offset. I would say that she's now exploring because she's mad at Offset.
Oh, so it's like
she's open to new connections.
He's the reason why she's now looking for connections.
She's the reason. She never would have done that if he was
100%.
If he was actually 100% in it, how she was in the beginning.
Yeah.
If he stayed that way, she never would have done that. I fully believe that. I think that because what transpired, it opened up a new side of her, and she was like, you know what? I think I deserve better. I'm gonna go out looking for whatever. And so if she ran into Stephon Diggs and that's what matched, that's what matched.
Stephon Diggs started digging.
What can we say?
Hey, again, you make it perfectly. You make it sound perfect that even I can understand. Yeah,
it's understandable. Yeah. It's understandable. I also understand like where Offset's coming from in a sense of like maybe he felt like he was missing something. Yeah. But I feel like that's definitely a communication thing rather than a let me go take action thing. But people are on different levels in life, and if that's where you're at, that's okay.
100%. Now, like I want to talk about like Cardi B, right? Mm-hmm. Recently, the album that In My Drama, right? She had released one song with like a Jay-Z shout out, right? Mm-hmm. It was less sexual and controversial, but she's known for dropping like songs like WAP. Yeah. Right? Do you think nowadays can a female make it without making songs like that, or do you think it's harder for a female to make it, like rapping, or like just rapping, rather than just like talking about going in sexualized?
I'm gonna approach this a very specific way. Mm-hmm. I think that it's easier for you to make it if you're authentic online, like on TikTok and stuff like that. But when it comes to like in-person things, a lot of people want to see a certain image. They want to push a certain image. So it's a lot difficult. I think that it's important to find a good medium between the two. Mm-hmm. And to be able to show them that you can do both, even though, one is more popular in the moment than the other. I do think it's possible to blow up off of authenticity and not so much the sexual shit. But I will say that it's not easy. Yeah. It's not easy, especially when you're not fitting the image that people want to see. Exactly. A lot of people want to see the BBLs. They want to see the skinny bitches. Like, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But that don't mean that anybody else is less deserving or anything like that. But it's just easier to show the authenticity and for people to relate to it on something like TikTok or something like Instagram. Whereas I feel like in person, when it comes down to just seeing somebody at a club, performing at a club or whatever, you're expecting to see all that. You know what I mean?
So now tell me this, right? As a female artist, how important fashion is to music?
Very.
Very important.
Very, very important. I think that, you know, when you're trying to make it as an artist, you can't just stand on stage in a fucking plain ass t-shirt and some jeans and think that people are going to want to pay attention. That's not how shit works. You know what I mean? And I also think that you're expressing yourself in another way. You're adding onto your music. You're creating more of a story when you put your fashion with your music. You feel me? So, like, I definitely think that each song gives off a different vibe. And based on that vibe, you can pick an outfit that's going to really accentuate and, like, push out the point that you're trying to get across with the song. Exactly. You know?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're talking good on and off camera.
Thanks.
So I'm so sorry. If we had a streaming going on, they'll probably enjoy that, but...
Yeah.
All that good content, I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, back to the interview, right? So tell me a little bit, do you pay attention to new upcoming artists that you've been looking at, like, hey, this guy's not that, like, on the radar or on other, you know what I mean? Like that girl was just talking about, like, how do you feel
I'm
about
gonna be real with you. No. I don't. No offense to y'all, but I don't pay attention to y'all. I'm a little busy trying to get my stuff together and focus on my music. So I don't really pay attention to anybody else because I feel like I'm catering to my own lane. Yeah. If that makes sense.
100%.
And I feel like as soon as people do start to pay too much attention, you start creating a form of competition. Mm-hmm. And I don't really see this as a form of competition. I know how to shine next to a star, so I'm chilling.
100%, you know? 100%. So how do you feel about the new music? I mean, nowadays, like, you feel like your music is perfect with it, or that you feel like it's different enough that it's better? It's a different question.
I'm trying to find the best way to say this without sounding like a dick.
No, not. I understand.
I think that the music coming up right now is low key for simple minds, if that makes sense. The human's attention span has gone down, so it just comes down to, like, what people can vibe to right now instead of something that's deeper and something that's actually meaningful. So, you know, people like that girl, she sounds cool. No disrespect. Riches, but I don't really care for fame. I want the tracky look. But, like, I feel like you could do a bit more. You know what I mean? You could give us a bit more. I feel like that's very surface level and very simple-minded stuff that you know is gonna blow up. And I think that it's harder to make something blow up that's authentic and that's real than it is to make a hit. A lot of people can make a hit. Not a lot of people can make real music into a hit.
Exactly. And going back to talking about real music, that's a hit. On the way it's being a hit. The song you recently just did, recorded for a live performance. I think it's called Pick Up Your Phone.
Pick Up Your Phone.
That's a valid song. Yeah,
that was fun.
So tell us about that,
That song was fun. I was, again, me trying to come up with new vibes when it comes to, like, being played in clubs and stuff. I'm connecting with a lot of DJs and everything, so I want to make sure I'm giving them something that's people are going to want to dance to, they're going to want to move to. And Pick Up Your Phone definitely fell into that lane. I was looking to mix R&B with some Brazilian funk, and I was like, fuck it, like, let's do it. And yeah, that song, I was listening to the beat in my car, and I just started writing it in my car when I was driving to work one morning, and yeah. That's how it came about, honestly.
Do you feel like you're doing more club music? Because this is like the second one you're like more...
So, I think that I'm releasing a lot of my club music, just because I feel like as an artist that's coming up, I gotta get people's attention. You know what I mean? So I gotta drop some bangers first, and then I have a lot of deeper music that I keep and that I have and that I'm continuing to record and stuff like that. So, again, finding a balance, you know, and just putting out what works for me right now. And right now, people are fucking with the list stuff, so I gotta put out more of the list stuff, you know.
So real quick, before we talk about the show, the Mad Minds, right? I really want to know, what was your first song and how did that
My first song.
Yeah, your first
My
song.
first song is "Stay on My Grind."
Yeah, okay.
That's just fire. I had written that song a long time ago with an old friend, and you know, we stopped being friends, so I had to rewrite a lot of the song. But I kept the chorus because I wrote the chorus.
Yeah.
And it was a good chorus. I ain't getting rid of that shit. So I had gone to the studio. I was recording a couple songs with this guy, Curve. Curve. Shout out to Curve. He's dope. He is an engineer and an artist too. Yeah, he's from Lawrence actually. So shout out to Curve. But he helped me record my first song, "Stay on My Grind," and that song is just about, you know, not letting anybody keep you down, even though they treat you badly, and understanding when to walk away and when to stay focused on something. You know,
it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So now back to the show that was talking about, the Mad Minds. That's that shit that's coming up.
That one's in September.
Okay.
September 5th. Mad Minds in New Jersey. That one's gonna be fire. I'm excited to work in Mad Minds. We've been talking about this for a hot minute. They caught me at a show in New York for With Love Fest, and they were like, "Yo, we gotta have you come out," and I'm like, "I gotta make it happen." So that's in September, but I do have a show tomorrow, but that one is for Welcome to the Jungle. It's in Somerville, Massachusetts. And yeah, I'm excited for that one too. It's an artist showcase. There's gonna be some judges there, artists from all over the place. Some of them are.
Show?
I don't know if it's necessarily a competition. I'm not fully sure of the details. But it's an artist showcase and they're having judges, so it's possible. There might be a winning prize or something like that. I'm not really too sure. I'm just in it to perform. It's something that I love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I want to show my art. I want to get out there. So that's really why I'm doing it. You know.
100%. I know you're gonna turn it up. Your energy here off the rip.
Come on.
You here? It's lit. You feel
Come
me?
on.
So I know you about to go out crazy. What? You know what I mean? So where you say you're more like in love with, the R&B or hip hop?
I would definitely say I'm more in love with the R&B side of everything. That's definitely where I started. And when I started writing music, that's where I felt most comfortable. But I always did like those little like rap challenges growing up. So back when they did like the 10 toes challenge and stuff like that, like I was doing things like that back then too. So I've always had respect for both. But I feel like as a singer, as somebody that grew up singing my entire life, I feel like I owe it to myself. To keep it in your music. Exactly, to keep it in my music. I worked really hard on my singing and, you know, just perfecting my craft, I guess. So it's just, I gotta keep it there. I can't just get rid of it. A lot of people fuck with my rap shit more, you know what I mean? But I just feel like the R&B is definitely me. Yeah. So. Yeah.
And I like R&B. I'm a rapper. I like when R&B is mixed with rap, I feel like it brings it alive more. Even if it's a sample.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if it's a sample, there's still that little touch of R&B that you still gotta rap, you know, rap
Absolutely.
with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, right, I for some reason feel like you was in a choir. Were you ever
I was.
up in church?
Yeah.
You up in church?
Not a church choir, a school choir.
Okay.
I did grow up in church though. Shout out to my church.
Were you singing everything? Or?
I wasn't singing there. No, it wasn't really that kind of church. It was very Catholic church, very
quiet. It wasn't like one of those. Oh, God, I'm Dominican.
Yeah. So it was very
black church. You never been to a black
church? No. Yes. Actually, I did. Back when I was dating somebody in high school, he brought me to his church once. It was dope. I like it. I feel like I would feel more comfortable at a church where it feels like you're actually praising somebody. Yeah, it's a lot. Versus feeling a little bit depressed. No offense to the Catholic church, but it's a little, you know. And I would prefer some more energy when it comes to talking about God, because, you know, he deserves that kind of energy.
Yeah, he deserves that praise.
Exactly.
So the choir, did it help you like fix your work with your big vocals, or were you like, I'm already a good singer, I just want to like put my voice out there kind of thing? Or were you doing it more so like you prepare your vocals? So
growing up, my parents knew that I could sing. Like they would hear me sing in my room and like sing along to other songs, and they'd be like, yeah, you gotta do something with it. So they put me into a choir and really started telling me to like keep doing it for a while. They didn't really see like a career in it, I would say, but they knew that it was something I enjoyed doing and that I was good at, so they wanted me to be able to enjoy doing that and have the experience of doing that.
Yeah.
And they felt like the safest place to do it was in a choir with the school, with, you know, teachers involved and everything. So that's where I spent a lot of my younger years when it comes to singing, was in a choir with different schools. And it wasn't just my school. I did like state choirs and stuff like that. So
Competition?
yeah, it was like competition, like auditioning stuff, and yeah.
All right, and when did you start? When did you join the choir? High school?
Elementary school. Shout out to Washington School. I was a part of that little choir back then, and yeah, that's when I first started, really.
Word. So fashion-wise, down to elementary school, right? All the way now, right? What was some styles back then when you like, why the hell did I got that on?
Okay.
I'm really rocking that. And you don't remember the name, you know?
I wouldn't really say it was a name to it, but there was definitely a point in time where I really liked pink and blue, and I could never decide the two, so I was walking around looking like cotton candy for a hot minute.
Shit.
You know, like those,
Like the sky, what is like?
you know, like those capri shorts.
Oh.
They used to make the kids wear. I would wear those colorful capri shorts, pink one with a blue top, and I would walk around happy. Exactly.
I'm gonna find a picture,
Insert the picture here. Insert the picture. Yo, when I tell you that I would walk around looking like cotton candy.
Now, cotton candy is crazy.
With no care in the world, I didn't give a fuck. People be like, that doesn't match. And I'd be like, and? I don't care. This is what I want to wear. So, yeah. I was definitely a little all over the place. But that's been my entire life. I like it.
You like mixed fashion.
I like mixing things.
You like testing the waters.
Testing waters.
What style nuance that you like that's actually fire? Like
that Y2K cheetah print, that little era that's coming back, that shit fire. I'm happy as fuck that we got some of that old school era coming back when it comes to like the fashion and everything like that. Because I feel like the 90s and like the early 2000s, that was like a fashion icon era. Like it was amazing back then.
You know what's something like the baggy shorts?
Yes. Yes. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with it.
So, now you see what we got here, right? The fashion that we got going on here at Avenue Profession, right? Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you're here looking at that you rock with, that you will wear to perform?
This one. Word. Right here.
Word.
Tell me this ain't fire.
Hell yeah.
Come on now.
Zoom in on that.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Helen back piece right there.
Yeah.
Rob
what are we
Stone,
talking about? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Everything about this was so fire. The second I saw it, I was like, I need this. Yeah.
100%. So she's about to put it on. Everybody get her right for the perform. What song you performing?
My new song that's gonna be dropping August 26th. It's called Warmer. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
So it's a beautiful song, by the way. I was listening to it non-stop for 3 days straight. I'm telling you guys right now. I'm excited. Put your seatbelts on, because she about to put you on a ride.
Thanks.
You ready? Let's do it.